What is up, everybody? How's it going? Hope everybody's having a good day. Gonna try something new here today. Been checking on my plants the last couple of days. Well, past month or whatever. They are not growing at all. They are pretty much in, I guess it's called survival mode. So I guess they're just focusing on not dying, I guess, which is odd because they're getting watered. They're getting organic food and all that stuff. I don't know why this isn't. Trying to figure out how I can get this to It will not turn for some reason, which is very odd. So what I'm going to do, just talking to Carol, I'm going to change out the soil in a few of these that have been outside for a while. See if that helps, because I've had like this in particular, this hot pops pepper has been in this for 2 months now, and it's the exact same size it's been since it's sprouted. So I'm going to take this out and try transplanting it. And look at my root. Just one little root. So I'm going to take that out. Try it in this Kellogg's soil. It is organic like the other ones have been. So we're going to see if this what's up? How's it going, Arsenic? So we're gonna try this soil out, see if I can get some kind of improvement here. Because these plants by now should be a lot bigger than what they are. I don't know what's really going on with them. I look after them every day. As you guys know, I told you I got the plants are literally in my room, so I can see them all the time. So we're gonna try this out here. Yeah, I know my camera saw it's not. I don't know why it's not turning. It's so weird. StreamYard's acting up big time. Let me see here. Yeah, StreamYard decided, I guess, to not let you turn your camera sideways. I'm gonna poke a little hole here. Here's my 2-month-old hot pops pepper plant that has literally not done a thing, which is really bizarre to me. I don't know why it's not growing. I'm going to dig it down again. I'm going to put everything down to put the stem. To maybe help it develop more roots or something. I don't. So there we go. Retransplanted with different soil in the same container. So I'm going to do that one. My white bell pepper, it's a little bit bigger, but it really hasn't done anything. I guess it looks like it's got some mold or something growing in here, which is odd. This one has some more roots, not a lot, but just more than the other one. Put that label back in for the hot pops pepper. I'll get rid of that soil. Hey Ginger, what's going? All right, so some new different soil. This is the Kellogg stuff that I bought probably a while ago. It's been, I don't know. We went there. We went to Home Depot. What, that was almost a month ago now, I think, when we went. So I'm gonna put this back down. I'm gonna put it all the way down. Nope, I'm gonna make it deeper. So it can generate some more roots, get a nice little root system going. Just waiting for the sun to get off my garden so I can get back out there. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out what's going on with these. So you were here with these when I started them. This is my white bell pepper. I started this, but we're going on 2 months now, and the pepper it hasn't done anything. Either has all my plants that are in that rack. They have literally been in like a freeze mode for 2 months. Yeah, so I'm gonna try out my Kellogg soil that I bought with you guys when we went to Home Depot that one time. But that was a while ago. I'm gonna change out everything that's out here right now because I got a bunch of other. I got lemon ghost, ahi crystals, ahi lemons. I got a Peter pepper out here, cherry chocolate pepper. So we're gonna change these all out. There's another one. See the root? It's not doing anything. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. So I'm gonna just save the soil, these cubes, and I'll throw the soil somewhere in the back here. I've been building. We're getting ready to start building like a little garden back here in the back. We're gonna try to figure out something here because I got to figure out where to put these plants. But I mean, I might not have to if they don't ever want to grow down here. I'm talking to a bunch of people that are like, man, that's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. You know, they said by now I should have pepper plants that are way bigger, and these plants have not done a single thing. They're literally they're taking in enough water just to survive, and that is it. I'm not watering them crazy, I'm not like going nuts and just drenching them. I'm giving them enough water to do their thing, but they are literally not doing a single thing. It's getting bigger. The plants that are outside they are growing, but I mean, even those plants are growing really slow, which is it's odd to me. They should be a lot further along than they should. I mean, I'm a patient person. I'm not very impatient at all. I can wait forever, but there comes a point to where you'll start noticing that, like where we are right now here, that there's nothing going on. There's no progress with these plants. So there's another one. I gotta get rid of this soil. Just throw it out in the yard. I mean, the soil. I mean, it's not soaking wet or anything. It's not dry, like saturated. But oh well. On the new soil. Maybe that soil is no good for growing pepper plants or tomato plants for that matter. I lost all my tomato plants. All my tomato plants are done. Wow. But it's a learning curve. It is what it is. I'm not getting mad about it. But some of you guys are in these chat rooms. But some of you aren't. I am not allowed to do pepper challenges anymore, or anything crazy, stupid hot anymore. So there's going to be a revamp in my channel. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with that. My doctor says that hold up here. Can't get this freaking thing out. He said it's raising my blood pressure. So I am not allowed to do pepper challenges anymore. I mean, he didn't really say that I'm not allowed to eat hot peppers, but probably gonna take it easy for a while with that because I don't want to spike my stuff. You know, I mean, it's not like stupid high, but yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break on that. So in the meantime, I'm gonna try to figure out what I can do. In the meantime, obviously, I'm gonna do this. There's nothing wrong with growing plants, and I really don't see an issue with me eating a pepper pod here and there. You know, I'm not gonna. I mean, that's one thing I'm definitely not going to do. I'm not gonna stop eating hot stuff altogether. I'm not doing that. I'm not. You know, I want to. That's one thing I enjoy is eating spicy foods. I just probably won't go as high anymore with the. I mean, not that we even really have on here. I mean, I could have went balls to the wall and just went tube of terror on my first day of doing a video, but I didn't. So I mean, not that I even went that high, but I'm gonna probably simmer it down a little bit. So yeah, that was kind of a bummer thing to hear that too. That was not the greatest thing to hear, but oh well. There is nothing you can do about it. Just waiting for some. My tomatoes seem slower this year. Guess I should write all this down, but I don't. Yeah, I lost the whole tray of onions that I had started from seed, and I left them out overnight and flooded the tray. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, and another thing too. I mean, I guess I could talk about it on here. I mean, they're not going to shut my channel down for me talking about. Another thing I got going on is a breathing issue. I gotten sick, and you guys can probably figure that out from what, but never seem to I've never my lungs never seem to fully recover from it right off the bat since then. So that's another thing I'm dealing with, which is not fun. But it's not to the point to where obviously I'm not gonna pass away or nothing. It's still scary. Even doing these live streams, the last couple months, I can notice it from even just sitting here talking about just talking. It's a little different, but on that note, though, he didn't, he looked at me and he didn't seem concerned about it. He did say, it takes time for some people. It takes longer, but oh well, I guess I'm one of them people. But yeah, I'm not shutting my channel down. X in the rows of clouds, painting the sky. The X is in the rows. Yeah, yeah. I can tell you this Kellogg soil is a lot different consistency. A lot of what, Ginger? This one's the Peter pepper. It's got a really thick stem, fairly decent root system here on this one. Oh, X's in the sky, yeah. pretty cool. Probably gonna leave the ahi crystal alone. That's in the yeah. Look, even my poppy seeds. So I did these poppy plants with you guys a long time ago. They still haven't done anything. So this soil, whatever is in this soil, is not even good for flowers. So I don't think I'll be using that soil next year for sure. It's not. I'm not growing. I'm not trying to grow bonsai plants. I'm trying to grow actual functional plants that produce peppers and stuff. So here's my ahi crystal. Let me put that label back in so I know what that is. Here's an ahi crystal. This one actually has a little bit of growth going to it. I'm gonna probably just change it out just because I'm doing these all anyway. And now the soil's kind of dry. I'm watering my plants that went through some cold weather and looks sad. Yeah. So I didn't even think about that. I'm over here transplanting stuff and I can't even use water. Yeah. Companies dye their soils to make it look richer. Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's of course. I'm gonna have to get water from the inside so people don't see me watering plants. Yeah, so that's another thing. So now I have 200 pepper plants in my room. Well, I probably got around 80 now. Lost a bunch, and I can't water anything. I can't even water the plants that are out here. So I hope they hold through until we get some rain because we can't. We're not. And I got all my neighbors are looking at me because they know I got all these plants by now. Yeah, I mean, the county would. I mean, not really. I mean, because obviously, you got to drink water and stuff, so your water counter's gonna go. But if I go get water from the house, they're not gonna see it. They're not gonna. I'll just put it in. I'll put it in my pump thing. They won't. I don't really care. I gotta say, I'm not wasting. I got all these plants. I'm not killing all these plants because they produce food, so it's not like I'm watering roses. But yeah, I mean, hopefully it rains soon because I can't. I mean, it's going to be a pain to to bring a couple gallons of water. I mean, I'll probably only need like about a gallon of water for all these plants that are right here. I can't do the ones out front because then they'll get suspicious when I'm walking outside with water and like a milk jug going to the front of the house. Then they'll figure it out. But these I can probably do no problem. Yeah, I'm just worried about my neighbors. I'm not really worried about the county. The county's not gonna they're not gonna say nothing. They're not gonna come here to the one house. Hey man, we noticed you might have you might have drank a cup of water. This one's got a crazy little root system going here. This one has it started its tree leaves. Two of them actually. I gotta get the roots back down though. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. Yeah, we're not allowed to do. Yeah, I mean, it's more of a it's more of a fire ban, but I mean, but if you got to think about it, a fire ban's pretty much a water ban because if a fire gets out of control, you're having to use water to shut it down. I mean, but it still is it still is a water ban. There we go. I can't get this one all the way down, but it's gonna have to do. I got all the roots down. Buy 1 gallon of water and come out with the 2 gallons of water for your plants. Yeah, I mean I do have gallon jugs, but yeah, so this one's done. I'm gonna do the ahi lemon. Yeah, and it's kind of weird though too. When I was talking to Mr. Doc here down here, he's a new doctor too for me. I've never. It was my first what do you call it, checkup, I guess, with any doctor for for 20 something years probably. And when I told him I did, because I was, he was asking me, hey, what's going on, what's wrong, and telling him the whole thing that's going on. I got corona, and I never recovered from it all the way in my lungs. So then I told him I was getting checkups from people down here that you can actually go to, like if you're kind of worried about something. So I went to those, and I was explaining him that, and then I mentioned, I'm like, hey man, I also noticed, my my pressures are up a little bit. So, he's like, yeah, you probably have white coat syndrome and all that stuff. So I'm like, yeah, yeah, just in case, yeah, it's true. I know anybody would have it. I mean, I have it bad. So I told him I noticed it, last couple times I went somewhere and they checked, your blood pressure. So they gave me this blood pressure medication. Haven't taken it yet. I haven't taken any of them yet. Any of this stuff he gave me. So, because I'm Mr. Mega Paranoid. So this dude, he's prescribing medications for me, and I'm terrified to try them because of the potential side effects. I've been home for a couple of days, but I can't seem to get myself to try them. Can't do it. But I'm gonna have to. I gotta try them eventually, because I'm gonna keep going back. He's gonna be like, "Hey, did you try them yet?" I'm like, "Nope." I haven't tried them because I'm too friggin' nervous to try them. It's the funniest thing. I was talking to some buddies of mine that are down here about the medications. I'm like, hey man, I got prescribed a medication to help my anxiety, but I'm too anxious to even try it. So it's kind of funny, kind of like a, I don't know, catch-22 type thing. I'm gonna let this thing just die out or get low, and I'll have to charge it again. Let me get this soil out of here, and then we'll get some different soil. All right, this says it's specific. This soil says it's specifically for peppers on the box: fruits, veggies, and hot peppers. So maybe we'll get some success here. Oh, look, a piece of wood. Well, good thing is soil wasn't super expensive. Soil down here is it's cheap. Even the stuff I had the first time, but I mean, it's all gonna be a learning curve. Because I forget the brand name of that other one. Because Carol was just asking me what it was. I can't remember. Because I was so kind of over that soil. I remember I was asking you guys about how to get all the big chunks out of it, because that's what I thought was the original problem with my plants. was the chunks. Maybe it wasn't getting it was blocking like the roots. But then, now we're here, another 2 months later, and my pepper plants are still seedlings. You saw my purple bell beauty pepper? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that looked really cool. Hey, if you want to come up, man, you can come up. I mean, I'm not gonna be doing much more. Probably gonna do the so I want to let those leaves. I don't want to dig that all the way down. I'm gonna do that. Now we're clean. That's the ahi crystal. You do a quick little cleanup. I'm not gonna do any more of that because I don't have any. I can't do all these plants with the water. Let's clean up here. What's this? Yeah, but once I get all my stuff settled down and everything, and my all that stuff, I'm gonna definitely return to eating spicy stuff. I can't, that's beside me in every way possible. So yeah, I'm gonna it's gonna take a while, a couple months, probably more, to get myself back into a better condition. But it was pretty, bumming news. Probably could have said it different too. Kind of disappointed. He's a doctor now. He's not a friend. What's up, Josh? What's going on, buddy? So now I gotta do the DEFCON Secret Service watering of my plants here. I gotta do it without anybody getting curious here. I'm gonna use my half-gallon iced tea bottle that I get from Wawa that I have. I'm just gonna grab water from there. I'm gonna fill the tray. I'm not gonna even bother filling the tops. But I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm not losing my plants. Spent way too much time on 200 plants. I lost a ton of them, yeah, but I'm not losing them all. I can say that. Let's see. Oh, dude, you gotta send that water down here, man. I'm in a water ban right now. We can't even. I can probably get in trouble for drinking water outside right now. It's kind of ridiculous. Let's see how's that plant doing. I think those are my chives. Man, it's funny. I kind of laugh because I bought that. I bought a kit a couple weeks ago for it had the pots in it, that dried out soil tab. You put water in it and it rehydrates and it comes out to be the amount. So I did that, and now it gives you seeds. So I did, one of them was, well, one was a beefsteak tomato, one was cherry tomatoes, and the other one was chive, right? So I got these pepper, I got these three plants. None of them look like chives, because I know chives are, this is a green stalk and this goes up. So I got these three plots and they all look like tomato plants. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if they got confused or mixed up or something. But I wanted to grow chives, because I think that'd be cool. I can keep the chive itself in the pot, as it gets big and enough to use it, and then I can just cut off if I need some, and then keep the plant in there and let it keep growing for a little while until it starts to lose its flavor to it, or it doesn't even taste like anything. Then I can get rid of it, or I can let it seed again, let it turn to seed. But it looks like I have three more tomato plants, so I guess I was wrong on that. I didn't lose every tomato plant. I lost pretty much all of them. But let me just bottom water this. This is my way of sneaking in some water. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to jump on here real quick, give you guys kind of an update of what's going on. Yeah, that soil's very dry. But yeah, hopefully I can get. I mean, these are some good peppers that plants I got here. Nice varieties too. I got each variety. I got lemon ghost, Peter pepper. I got the chocolate pepper and hot pops, which is going to be like a viney plant pepper almost. So it'll be pretty neat. So, but yeah, I'm gonna just let them just soaking them up right now. That water's almost gone. I'm gonna try getting these going. See this this soil is waterproof too. Yeah, this soil, I'm using Kellogg's organic soil, and it's waterproof like the other one was. Trying to get the top layer at least wet. Maybe it'll take water once it gets past a certain point here. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what's going on with these soils. I don't know why they're all waterproof, or maybe it's like they're or waterphobic, I guess is the term. Try and let them. They're soaking it up, so maybe once that top layer gets moistened, maybe it'll just take the water, which it looks like it's still not doing. I'm gonna use the rest of this water for these plants because the soil's kind of wet or kind of dry. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of taking it better now. Once it gets moistened down below, it'll be all right. Make sure it's a lot of soil. I just switched out. I changed out all the soil, so trying to make sure I get it all moistened up. I might have to do that with the other ones, with these ones too, just to give them something. It might take a bit for the water to get down to them. It's so weird with these soils. I've grown stuff before, but I never experienced waterproof soil before. Most bizarre thing I ever seen. But if I can get this pretty much handled. Now, probably should be using my little thing that. So what you up to, Garrett, Josh? Anything fun and exciting? I bet the goats are huge by now. The baby goats are probably real big. They gotta be decent size now. All right, so now they're starting to. Yeah, now it's absorbing the water. So I'm gonna do the other two big plants that aren't in the tray. When my soil becomes like that, I fill a bucket and dump the plants. Goats are doing great, getting big. Yeah, I figured they are. Yep, so that's it now. Yeah, it looks like it's that initial wet dampening of the soil. Now they're just sucking it up. Hopefully these guys get going, get a little bit bigger. Somebody was saying next year I should just buy the bonnet plants, but that's half the fun. Let's see, that should be good though. Yeah, if you could do a tour, that'd be cool. You can check that out if you got time, and if you don't worry about it. Well, actually, I guess I was misinformed. We are not on a water ban. I was just told we are not. So that just made life a whole lot easier. I can bust out the old water hose. Yeah, Josh, you want to I mean, you can come up here, man, if you want. If not, we can jump over to your channel. It don't matter to me, but I like a tour though. You know, I like watching your tours. I like when you do it. I remember I stayed up that whole time that you were doing that one tour. You're out on for quite a bit too. All right, so since we're not on a water ban, I want to stoke these suckers up. Got a lot of plants. You could drop me the link. Cool, sweet. Here, let me see here. All right, let me see here. Let me send out a couple links here. You might lose me for a second. All right, so I gave the links to to you on the Chatty Chatters group, and I sent it to Arsenic too if you want to jump up. I gotta put my charger box in my pocket because my phone is almost dead again. It's another thing I gotta get. I gotta get a new phone. This phone does not last at all. You know, it's funny. I haven't even been doing any like heavy streaming or anything, and this phone's just getting cooked. I gotta water some plants here. Oh, one of you guys is here. Josh.
Boom. There I am.
Josh, what? There he is.
What's going on, my friend?
Not a whole lot, man. Just
I got all my plants ready, man. They're ready to go in the ground.
Nice.
I got like 400 plants there ready to rock.
Jeez.
I got stuff in the front beds already popping, so I haven't done a video as of late, as everybody probably knows, but
yeah.
This is my front raised bed. I got zucchini here with mustard greens around it, so when the zucchini gets big, it'll shade out the greens and keep them young and tender.
Yeah.
Got the zucchini popping. Mustard greens are popping. Radishes are all coming in. I got 3 different kinds. I got English breakfast, the normal cherry bell, and some watermelon radishes.
Nice.
Mint bed is coming in thick and heavy. Starting to get a little bit of Swiss chard coming in. A little bit of spinach coming in. My kale's coming up. Carrots are coming in. Strawberries are blossoming. I'll have strawberries probably in 2 weeks. Oh no, less than that. Look at there.
Look at that. That's crazy. What is that thing? The strawberry?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Carrots are coming in thick. This was all the easy work. Now I'll go tell you the hard work I've been doing. I don't know. I didn't have the goat pins or anything built the last time I talked to you, right?
No, yeah.
So I got my goat pins built. This is my new mail. Oh, I got sunflowers in the ground too. Got 100 of them lining the fence right here. Samson, here, buddy. Samson? The wind and the rain's got them indoors. But this is what I've been working on today. My pile of wood. Basically fill up the raised bed halfway with wood. Put some of the green stuff on top, which is just hay and goat manure. And then I fill them with dirt. I've only got like 11 more beds to do. And I haven't even shoveled dirt yet. Come on, you guys, come out.
Man, you know what's crazy? My tomato plants that I've been working on, they still have not. They got these very impressive stems.
Huh.
I think I might tomorrow. I might have them in actual ground.
That's mine what they need. Plant them deep, you know.
Yeah.
You guys gonna come out and see me? Samson! Samson? It stopped raining, y'all. Quit.
They're afraid of water. They're afraid of the rain.
No, yeah, they hate rain. Goats do not like rain at all. They will, even a sprinkle, they're gone. It is cool to walk through this time of year the garden and see everything that's popping up from last year. I saved like over a dozen tomato plants from last year that they'll be 4th generation seeds I've saved on my property here. I think I got one more over here. Yeah, there's one right there.
Yeah, check that out.
Yeah, that's a 4th year seed, 4th year plant that I haven't had. Where there's another one. And this lettuce is, I think, 3 years old. I just let it reseed every year. It works.
Gardener Leah?
Yeah, that's my wife.
What's up? I was gonna say I haven't seen that name.
Samson. Yeah, that's my wife. She's harmless.
Onions popping up? Mine or not? No.
Hi, Onyx. Hi, buddy. Oh, yeah. I'll show you the edition you haven't seen yet. Only takes me fucking 20 minutes to get over there. I got dirt.
Got some dirt right there.
Yes, sir. 20 tons. Got to put another ton or two of stuff with it to make it beautiful dirt. Hi, Babbitts. Hi, Babbitts. Hi, Babbitts. Hi, little Babbitts. Hi, Mama. Can I come see your babies, Mama? Don't get mad at me. I have got bunnies everywhere.
Oh my God.
Hi, guys. Hi, Big Mac, pulled pork, pulled rabbit, barbecue rabbit, rabbit sandwich, fried rabbit. Oh.
Big Mac.
There's Mama.
A rabbit.
Mama did good. There's actually 11 in this batch, in this box. And then I got this box over here. See if these guys are out. Yeah, these guys are out too.
Yeah,
I got 8 of these. These are going to be much bigger rabbit. These are going to be Flemish giant New Zealand crosses. You can tell how much bigger they are than the other ones.
Huge.
Hi, Mama. Oh, you guys are making me all the stuff I need for my beds. Thank you.
Ginger Ninja, I called Josh and Leah out for the My Prepping Library Challenge.
I got 4 books in my library.
Uh-oh.
And they're all Dave Canterbury books.
Yeah. He's ready.
I mean, does this count as a book? Chickens, rabbits, gardens, goats? Does that count as a book? Oh, that don't count as a book.
Chickens?
I'll take a picture and put it in a PDF. My spot. There you guys are. I knew you'd come out.
So I got something.
Hey, Dustin.
One being born right now.
Oh, right on. You got the lavenders popping right now. Hi, guys.
Oh, you got lavender going too? Oh, I got one.
Lavender chickens.
Yeah, lavender orphan.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's cool, man. I love watching them hatch. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Millie. You two are really just like, it's not raining, y'all. Come out.
I'm going to mute you. Come back in a minute, Matt.
Okay. I'm going to have some lavender. Not chickens, but.
You want to say hi to everybody, don't you, Daisy? Don't you, Daisy? You like everybody, don't you? Yeah. I really wish you had blue eyes. You would be pretty blue eyes. Oh, yes. Hi, baby girl. Come on out. Are you going to come out and say hi? Rose, Violet, let's go. Okay, I'll pet you. Oh, play hard to get, huh? Hey, come on. You're not going to come out, are you? They aren't. They're just going to stand right there. Samson. Samson. Where are these guys? You get shy when the camera's on, don't you? I know you're in there, Samson. Hey, buddy. What are you doing, Samson? Come here. Come here, buddy. It's not raining. Come here.
Oh, see, it's not raining.
Oh, yeah, he's there. Come on, buddy. There you are. Come here, Brady. What are you doing, huh? Come say hi. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
what, buddy?
Compost in, topping the beds with compost.
oh wow.
You see the difference between the color of the soil there and there?
Oh, yeah. Good looking compost.
It ain't too bad. It's sweet peat compost.
Rose, are you going to come say hi to these guys? Rose, there, you come say hi. They come out now. They're like, okay, nobody's getting wet, so I'm coming out.
Freddie's in there taking a nap.
Yeah. Hi, ladies.
Right now?
Chippy.
Right now?
Hi, Chippy.
When you're going to come back out? Make sure you take his cup with you if you go in.
Hi, Chippy. Come here, buddy.
What are you doing, Matt? Trying to make your peppers grow?
What?
Hi.
Trying to make your peppers grow?
Hi, buddy.
I'm trying a Kellogg soil I had bought. And
Okay.
Hi, buddy.
Two of them.
Hi, Chippy. Oh, yeah. You're feisty today, aren't you, Chippy? Aren't you, buddy? Let's not do that today. We're not doing that today, buddy. Ooh, yeah, there you go. There you go. Woo, feisty today. Feisty today. Don't be jealous because I can love on Chippy and you want to bite me. Fun. They say you're supposed to be scared of them, but you know.
Now I'm transplanting a lavender that I had in a little into one of these things. Here, let me see if I can switch it.
Lay me some eggs.
Let me see if I can change it.
See what? I'll try, Josh, but it might hurt myself.
Not you, please. Don't lay me. If you do lay an egg, I mean, you can retire.
Transplant my lavender into this one.
Ooh, it's warm out today.
See if I can.
Not complaining though, but next week we got lows down to 30 degrees again.
Yeah, I don't understand it. That's the most bizarre thing I ever heard.
Yeah, it's a little wacky this year, that's for sure. Trying to find a good place to set my camera while I do my thing here.
Well, you got the grand tour now. Now I got to go back to work, man. Thanks. It stopped raining. So now I got to get my butt back to work.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Hey, how was the wind like? Because I got to film a video sometime today or tomorrow, and like I don't even know if people can hear it.
You can hear you can hear the wind, but it's not real bad.
Yeah,
all right, cool. All right, thanks, y'all. We'll keep you updated. I'll zip up here again sometime.
All right, yeah, absolutely.
All right, later.
All right, we'll see you.
Yeah, I got up today and emptied my trailer, cleaned my trailer off, moved those totes off of it.
Did you?
Did a little bit of yard work, and then had to go pick up this soil, this compost from the place. I'd love to be able to produce enough compost myself around here, but that's a lot of. You got to have a lot of poop to make this much compost.
Yeah. I'm gonna transplant these lavender plants together.
The guy told me that I can't grow. I can't. Huh? I know. She was telling me that chick was hatched. I was like,
Oh,
they
all
made
right.
it all the way out of the shell now. Been waiting on that sucker to come out of the shell all day.
He was
The
just slow.
one, yeah, the one hatched yesterday early, so they're gonna have to come out of there tonight because it's gonna need to get food and water. It'll be coming up over a day, and they can make it like two days without water and food after they're born because they have the yolk still.
Mm-hmm.
But it's about time to move them into the brooder, which is cool. Like, because I'm pretty happy because these look like pure lavenders. They're little silver chicks, like silver colored. We weren't sure if we had them separated long enough to get the rest of the roosters' eggs out of them.
Yeah. That's neat. Yeah.
Yeah,
More.
next week when I'm off, next week when I'm off, we'll be hatching turkeys.
Oh wow, you're gonna have a nice little
And
arm.
yeah, and our sorry about the weird camera, guys. I'm walking with my phone. The turkey out there sitting on some eggs too. She's got at least 4 of them under her. So we'll see.
Yeah, planted some lavender. I want to see how these guys do in this little pot thing. I want to see how they do in that because they're not doing it.
Lavender can be tricky, but you already got it growing, so I think you'll be okay. I think
Yeah,
you'll.
we'll see.
We used to plant lavender outside of our other house, and it would always die. We could never get it to come back. Like, it'd be fine for one summer. It was supposed to come back, but it never would.
Yeah, some of these plants are weird. I can't. I was telling them I can't get my plants. Still look like they did 2 months ago. The ones in my trays.
Eh.
They're still little baby seedlings.
Excuse me.
Bless you, bless you.
It don't make much sense, really, Matt.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the oddest thing, but I transplanted like 5 things just now to
Yeah, try new soil, see what happens.
so we're gonna see how that goes.
What's the worst that could happen, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it might be probably a soil issue, maybe.
Could be, but you've fertilized, and it's weird. Definitely weird. My tomato plant downstairs, man, it's going crazy. I got a bunch of ripe tomatoes on it. I got to pick today.
I lost all my tomato plants, but 2.
That sucks. See,
Yeah.
I think that now that you've gotten the gardening bug, as long as you don't give up on it, you'll be able to grow stuff in the wintertime that we can't grow up here.
Oh yeah.
You'll be able to start your plants way earlier than we can. Way earlier. Which, you know, Matt will be growing a banana.
Yeah, I'll be honest to keep going. I'm not gonna stop. Kind of sucking up 200 plants, but well, 130 probably.
Hey, man, it's all about learning at this point. It was nice to get some nice weather finally. It's a little bit warm in the 80s, but definitely better than being in the 40s.
Yeah,
That's for damn
it's
sure.
about 80 here now. It's not nothing crazy.
Well, it's for you.
Yeah. But if I gotta clean something up, I gotta go somewhere now. I'm gonna take you guys along for a little bit. Trying to clean up this dirt before I leave. But I don't know.
Deerte. Joe Deerte. Damn. The weather this week makes me want to bring stuff outside, but then knowing it's going to get so cold next week, it's like not even worth it.
You know what? Well, it's gonna have to do for now. I'm gonna let that shit dry. It's good. All right, we're gonna walk out to my car. I gotta walk out to my car real quick. Gotta go down Port Charlotte and check out something. But we'll hang out for a little bit on the way down there. I'm gonna try to come up with some ideas since I'm no longer allowed to eat spicy challenges. What a bummer.
What was the reasoning behind that?
He said it's my blood pressure.
You think your blood pressure?
Yeah, he said
Was
yeah.
your blood pressure high?
Yeah, my so I went to the doctor, and last couple times I went because I've for my because I was telling you I was having anxiety real bad.
Yeah.
So I'm having anxiety problems, and I'm having the sickness that I was talking about earlier. I never felt my lungs never fully recovered from
No. You cut out.
I'm having like asthma right now because my lungs never really healed. So over the course of I don't know a couple months, I've been going to a couple doctors here in the meantime that you can go immediately to see when I was still trying to find a primary care guy. So I went and I had my lungs checked and everything and all this stuff. So I had a chest scan. My lungs were fine. No problems. No scar tissue or anything or any kind of fluid in there. So everything checked out there. And then that place diagnosed me with generalized anxiety disorder, which I know I have. So, it's pretty much a waste of time going there. But I did just to, get a check. So then, I went to another doctor. And then, so that place checked my blood pressure. It was like 155 over 101. Like, that's kind of high, So I'm like, all right, well, you know what? I have white coat syndrome. So I'm going to be anxious.
So.
Then I went to 3 more places since then. And every time my blood pressure is in the 150s, over 96, 99.
150s?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So, yeah. So, and every one of them are saying, that's elevated. It's not high. So I'm like, all right, well, that seems high to me because it's supposed to be like, I guess the standard used to be 120 over 80, but they changed it. I guess they base it upon your weight and height now. So 120 over 80 is no longer the standard. But I guess I guess that's what they were saying. So when I went to my new primary care doctor, finally, it took months, which was driving me crazy. So I'm freaking out because I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna, make it till then. But I finally, I obviously did. So he was like, yeah, it's high. It's up there. It's not like, nothing I'm extremely concerned about, but you're definitely high up there. So then, I mentioned, hey man, I'm a YouTuber, and I eat spicy stuff pretty much almost 7 days a week. He goes, yeah, you're not gonna be able to do that anymore. I'm like, all right. He goes,
and another thing, it's like, don't like take this as do what he says.
yeah,
You do what he says and see if it changes. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
If it doesn't change, then you could probably still eat spicy stuff.
Yeah. So then, so he's like, yeah, you probably shouldn't be doing that anymore. So it's like, all right. So pretty much telling me I can't do my YouTube channel anymore. It's like, yeah, pretty much. Unless you do something else. So which I thought was kind of weird. But again, I'm white coat syndrome too. So I was in the 150s. So
Yeah.
the last couple of days I checked it with. So I bought a wrist blood pressure monitor, the ones that you just put on your wrist.
Yeah.
And so I was getting crazy high readings then too with that thing. So I'm like, man, I'm still getting 150s. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So then I called him up. He goes, what kind of thing are you using? I'm like, I'm using one of these wrist ones. He's like, yeah, those, you don't want to use that because they check a different artery in your arm. So you're going to get higher readings anyway. So I'm like, all right.
That's
okay.
what I was going to say. Those
So
wrist ones usually do.
Yeah. So then he's like, well, get an actual blood pressure monitor and then check it. So all right. Well, so then call my brother. I'm like, Dan, I need to get a blood pressure monitor. And they're like $80 and up. I'm like, and so he's got like this, I guess with his insurance, they give him money every month to put in there. So if he needs anything medical, he can use that. So he bought me one, so I don't have to pay for it. He didn't really pay for it either. I mean, it's free money from his company. So he sent me one. So now I checked it today. I'm 144/96. So now I'm getting back down to the original norm.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking the systolic is 24 points above, and the bottom number is 16 points above because the 120/80 thing. So changing the device already decreased it substantially.
Oh yeah, those wrist ones are known to be high.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the 150s, dude, you wouldn't I would never get my they'd never approve me to drive CDL.
Oh yeah.
If
But
you get over 140, I think.
It's the weirdest thing. But again too, like I haven't really told you the entire story of me. I'm always anxious. It's since then.
Oh, understandable.
So on that aspect of it, I don't know if I told you what he prescribed me. So he prescribed me some meds. He prescribed me
Hey, don't forget you're on YouTube, so don't say anything you don't want out there.
Yeah, I mean, if I get kicked, I get kicked at this point.
Well, you don't have to get kicked, but I'm just saying, like, your personal information, that's all.
Oh, yeah, so, yeah, he prescribed me, like, anxiety meds. He prescribed me blood pressure stuff, and I had a rescue inhaler from a previous engagement with a doctor over the phone. So he was telling me, this is the crazy thing, and this is where I haven't tried any of this stuff because I'm kind of paranoid to even try that stuff. But the funniest thing, I got prescribed anxiety medication. I'm afraid to try the anxiety medication because of the side effects.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was telling you that on the phone the other day. So he wanted me to take the anxiety meds in the morning and then do the rescue inhaler in the morning once and then take the blood pressure meds because the steroids from the rescue inhaler ramp up your blood pressure. Apparently, because it's a steroid. Which I was like, all right, so yeah, that sounds like a good idea to try those, but like you're literally telling me I have high blood pressure, and I'm going to prescribe you blood pressure meds, and I want you to take something that's going to increase your blood pressure to counteract it with something else. I'm like, okay. So what are the chances my blood pressure goes to like 200? What do I do then? He goes, well, at that point, you just got to get. I'm like, really? At that point, I got to go to the emergency room. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So it's like, so now I'm 5-6 days in, and I still haven't tried any of the medication.
Yeah.
But like today, I just hung out today. Like I just literally did nothing. I slept all day, and I got up. I checked my blood pressure. It's in the 140s over 96. And so my blood pressure, I do believe it's anxiety based. So I don't even think I'll need that blood pressure stuff.
Yeah.
So
and if you get your blood pressure down and your anxiety under control, it might actually help with your breathing situation too, just like cause and effect. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because it's the most bizarre thing. Because I was talking to the guy, and I understand like the doctors and stuff they still don't know everything about this thing. But he was saying like I could have inflammation in my lungs, and chest scans will not detect that. They just detect for like damage and stuff. So the big stuff, I got it all clear for. But like this little thing, like the potential inflammation, is what I don't have any kind of.
Yeah. So you just gotta, just learn.
But I mean, he did say too. He's like, man, I can tell right off the bat, like you're pushing yourself way too much. Like you got better. He said, and you're you're trying to go full bore like you're used to. He's like, you got to kind of chill out. Take your time. And gradually like come back because I never had a lung thing before. Like it's scary, dude. Like I remember the first day I got back, got out of it, like I was totally fine. I was in panic mode. I must have called 55 relatives. Some I didn't even talk to before. I just needed to talk to somebody because it was bad. But like now it's like it's getting better. It can give you a blood test to check your inflammation in your body. Ooh, I didn't know that.
See, Carol could probably tell you lots about that stuff.
Well, that was court.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, so and I'm in a much better position, I think now. Because I did like notice like a very slow, gradual improvement, but I feel like right now it kind of like plateaued, like it's not getting any better. But I mean, it is what it is, if but I kind of want to try that inhaler thing, but it's like I'm trying to get my blood pressure down a little bit more than 140s. But again, too, he did give me that blood pressure medication just in case, so if I did try that inhaler, I could always just take that to get it down. Because he did say, I mean, he's like, if your blood pressure ever does get crazy high, make sure you do have that in your system. And you definitely will. It'll definitely bring it down. Asthmatics always have a bit of inflammation in their lungs compared to others. Okay, yeah. Well, see, I'm not an asthmatic. Unless I became an asthmatic from this, but I mean, who knows?
Oh man.
It's really bad, and it came back that I had it. Then it disappeared. I think Matt needs to not work so hard or so much. Yeah, I chilled out to that and I slept like 1,000 times with that.
Are you in your car, Matt?
Yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm going to start driving somewhere here in a minute.
I didn't know because I can't see the camera or nothing. I'm just
I'm in my car. Taking your anxiety meds and try that. Yeah, so that's my plan. I can't take the anxiety now. Q. It's too late in the day, but I'm gonna try that probably. Let's see, Monday. I'll probably try it Monday because the first and he did tell me like it sucks. He's like, well, the first time you take it, the anxiety meds, you can't really go nowhere. I'm like, why not? He goes, because you could get super tired and drowsy. I'm like, that's great. So I'm gonna be a zombie all day.
Yeah, it all depends really too, because if it's the medication that fits you, that is going to do what you need, you might just feel normal. You might not have any kind of weirdness, because that's the way some of that stuff works. Like some of the stuff that people have taken around me, they take it and then they would just sleep all day. They couldn't get up, and it was like that for a long time. But you find the right medication.
All right. Sorry, I got disconnected there for a second. Yeah, I'm back. I was trying to revert my camera.
Prevert? Sound like Q.
Yeah. My camera. Yep, there it goes. But yeah, like you were saying, it might bring me back down to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me. I don't know if I'll say whatever. They're not gonna kick me off. They gave me a generic version of Zoloft.
Yeah. Hopefully it works for you. I know it's miserable when you feel that way. I know that.
Yeah, it stinks.
Need to get the weed eater out in here and get everything cleaned up. Need to set a trap for some moles too. I got damn moles out here.
Yeah, it definitely stinks, man. I like that feeling. You still there?
As far as as far as your plants go, man, I think eventually you need to look into hydroponics down there, man. You can grow inside the house, grow 4 or 5 plants that you want to grow, and then when those are done, you take them out and grow you some other ones you want to try. Something like an arrow garden or something would probably work out pretty good for you, where you can grow in the house. It's so damn hot down there in Florida.
Yeah, I'll probably take some of your ideas, how you did yours, and yeah, I wanted to get one of those. Yeah, that arrow garden would be definitely cool. No, there's no cut on that, Carol, for taking half the pill. There's no little indent in the middle of it. I mean, but if I'm going to take it, I'm going to take the whole thing and see what happens. I mean, the worst thing that happens is, I get crazy, stupid, tired, and I'll just go to bed.
Yep, that's what I was going to say. The worst thing that will happen is you'll be tired and you go to bed.
Here comes the rain.
I'm thinking about mowing the grass for the first time this season.
Yeah, I get really tired. I'll just go to bed. Well, I mean, I don't know if that would be the best thing to do anyway.
Yeah.
If I'm that tired, my blood pressure might be super low.
Be perfect. Your blood pressure will
But
be
we're
perfect.
gonna go on a nice little road trip. I've been wanting to go out.
Blueberry.
Oh yeah.
Arsenic was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still around or not.
Yeah, he did say the dizziness thing was the thing.
What's that?
Yeah, he said dizziness is he was. I don't know. He was around. I don't know where he went.
And you're probably, it's like,
Yeah, we'll see him later. He'll probably be in and out.
once you get this blood pressure stuff under control, hopefully you can still eat some spicy stuff, just maybe not the stupid nuclear stuff, you know? Because I don't think regular spicy stuff is going to hurt you. It's maybe that other stuff give you... Well, I guess once you get it under control, too, you can always monitor. You got all the stuff to monitor your blood pressure, too, so you can check and see what the hell's going on, too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my biggest thing, like, you know, it's funny, you know, because like my family are like, they're like, you need to get your anxiety under control and like the blood pressure under control. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I need to get those under control. My biggest thing is I want to get my breathing back normal. Like I literally, like, I know it sounds kind of dumb. I'd rather live with feeling like I'm anxious all the time than not be able to breathe right.
Yeah. I'm hoping once you, like, it'll be cause and effect. That your body...
And ideally, I'd have all three things.
I'm hoping that for you that it's like cause and effect, that once you start fixing one thing with your body, that it comes in line and the other stuff kind of helps itself fix, you know, gets back where it needs to be.
But I'm definitely going to keep that what Court said about the blood test thing.
You hear these chickens over here, making all kinds of dinosaur noises. Got asparagus coming up already. I think I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I mean that definitely would be great. So it was like lagging up. But I'll definitely mention since Court said that with the check inflammation. I might ask him if he can do that for me. I didn't know that would be something worth checking. Yeah, that cause and effect would be nice though if I fixed like the one thing.
Yeah, the body, you know, it's all connected system. So you got one thing out of whack, it can cause other things to go out of whack. So. What you doing? You're not gonna make a video or nothing? You better start coming up with some videos. You need some content, woman. Oh, I'm ripping it all out. You don't need no asparagus. I don't like it. It's supposed to be just as hot tomorrow. You still there, Matt? I think I'm all alone. Lonely. Excuse me, everyone. I had a belch there. Had some hot sauce with some chicken nuggets. Sorry for the lack of talking, everyone. Hello. I don't know if there's anyone still there or not.
Are you guys there?
I'm there.
I lost you there for a second.
Yeah, I didn't give up on you.
My phone overheated, so it started slowing down.
Oh, damn Florida heat.
Yep. It is a pain in the you know what. Come on, dude. No, no.
Oh, man. That's a terrible noise. My wheelbarrow.
Wait. Do we have arsenic? No, wait, here's fishes.
Delicious.
Back. Oh, I'm doing it with my phone. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Pearl.
I got on because, yeah, I do have a lot of experience with this, with our family and myself. Like, I've had anxiety and I have asthma, and the two interact all the time. They always interact. One sets off the other. So, like you said, I would try that. What he gave you, I took half. They gave me Lexapro, so I only took half of that. And it works on the same pathway as pain too for fibro, and it helped. So I didn't have to take more. So I didn't have to take Malachi. So I didn't have to take more pain medication, which helped. I took.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I don't know what's wrong with the connection. It's like I can
I think I'm
see
losing
you,
it.
but yeah, it might be my Wi-Fi.
I hear you, Carol. You sound fine.
You can? Okay. But I sent you a picture.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, this is what my husband used. I don't know if you can see the picture. but it's called magnesium potassium aspartate, and it's different types of magnesium than different types of potassium, and it helps with blood pressure, but it also helps relax you. Like, you can be low in magnesium and it'll show up as anxiety. And for some reason, especially men, they don't know that they're low in
Okay.
magnesium. Like, if you're not
Yes,
eating a ton of greens, you can be low in magnesium.
you got
I
to take
didn't
it
think.
rectally, Matt.
Yeah, you can take it rectally. Is that what you
Yeah.
It'll perk your ass right up.
Too funny. You have to check that out for sure. Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
weird.
I think. But yeah, I was like eating lunch and debating whether I should come up or not. Theron's outside actually mowing the lawn, so he'll be in soon. But I've dealt with that, and when I would get sick, my anxiety would get worse because my asthma was getting worse, and then that would make the asthma worse because my anxiety was kicking in. So it's circular. The only thing with a rescue inhaler, it's going to increase your anxiety because it bumps up your beats per minute. I don't know what it does to the pressure in your veins, but it will bump up your heart rate and anxiety.
Yeah, because he was telling me like that. I don't know, like if it temporarily increases
Yeah.
your blood pressure,
Mm-hmm.
or if
It
it's
does.
the entire time that you haven't even. So it's only temporary when it increases it.
Is it rescue that he gave you? Did he give you the albuterol? What did he give you for inhaler?
Yeah, it's albuterol.
Yeah, that'll give you. It's temporary. As it wears off, that feeling will wear off too. The albuterol can just give you an instant. It's a bronchial dilator. It's a quick bronchial dilator to give you, area in your lungs if they're clogging up or if they're inflamed. It is just a quick help with that. But if you are having problems with your asthma because of your
Yeah.
anxiety, it will possibly make it worse for a little bit, but that will pass too as soon as it gets out of your system. So yeah,
Okay.
the only way, like you said,
Yeah, it's just
at night, try the
I'm trying to figure it out.
You broke up right there on my side.
Break it up.
Yeah, because he told me to take that anxiety med stuff in the morning
Yeah.
because one of the potential side effects is it affects my sleep. So if I take it at night and I can't sleep, I'm pretty much shot for the rest of the next day.
Wait, which one?
Because he said it will last like the pills.
Yeah.
He
usually
gave me a generic version of Zola.
Yeah. Wellbutrin is usually the one that does that. I'll have to go research Zoloft. All of them that I have taken, the side effect is usually you get like lightheaded and dizziness because it's going into a pathway in your brain, and you get tired because it is settling your nerves. That's why it's going up there, and it's just kind of settling you down. So I'll have to look into Zoloft. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that one. It's all different for what works. They even have tests for that now. Did they give you that test? That's like a $200 test, though, to find out which one will work for you. So you don't like waste your time going through different types.
I'll have to go to the emergency room.
Yeah,
I'll freak out.
Red Scout, there's a spiritual side to anxiety, but the spiritual side also doesn't always settle people's anxiety because the world is fall in place, and that includes everything. Even our biochemistry has been messed up by the curse. But yeah, exactly. Like, nobody needs to be Jesus shamed over anxiety. That's not what God intended when he brought Jesus to the earth, when he came in the flesh. But I had to do that in order so I didn't have to go on more pain medication, because it's the same pathway, like I said, and it did end up helping. But I had a split pill, so I could take just half the dose, and that's all I've been taking, and that's been fine. If I take the whole amount that my doctor gave me, I just remain super zoned out the next day, like super tired. And mine is the one that I think Marshmallow was saying that he takes.
If you've noticed something, Matt, don't feel like you're alone.
We're good, Red Scout.
I need to look at this.
No, Red Scout's in the chat, and he's the one that was in the chat the night that we thought it might be Gil. Could also be another channel that Dave has, but whatever. But Matt,
Try to get it back onto my Bluetooth, picking up the audio.
Can you hear us?
Oh, yeah.
I can hear. Okay, I can hear Dustin, and I can hear you.
I lost you.
Just because you're driving, you just kind of clip out here and there, like there's little parts missing. You're fine now. I can.
I
see
lost
it,
my audio.
Oh no! It's the signal. I think it's your signal where you're at. Check your bars.
Check your balls, Matt. She said check your balls.
Yeah, then it's probably Dave. I don't know why people have to have like secondary, third, and fourth channels other than just,
I lost all my audio. I don't know what the hell happened.
Matt, did you check your balls?
Yeah, I think some other people should check their balls and get them out of other people's business. Oh, we lost him.
Oh. Just the two of us. Oh. It's been a long day in the garden, even though it ain't been that long. It's just hot. Hoping this compost is good. If I had a time machine, I'd go back and kick my ass for planting raspberries.
Okay, honey. What was that, Dustin? I couldn't hear for a second.
That's all right. I said if I had a time machine, I'd go back and kick my ass for planting raspberries.
Oh, yeah, how they spread. But then you can always use them and sell them to other people who are unaware. And make some money.
Yeah, the problem is they keep popping up in my beds and everything. I mean, they're coming up 6 feet away from the plant. It's crazy.
Yeah. Dustin, check the private chat for a sec. If you can.
Yep. I gotta walk over there, but I can.
I'm gonna have to put an earbud in, and that might make it worse. But between the lawnmower and my son, it's getting hard to hear. Oh, it's Richard. Oh, so it's flops. Better. That's even better. I don't think so. I don't think you're Richard. I think people might call you a Richard.
Yeah. Arsenic is backstage, but Matt's not around.
Oh, I think this might. I wonder if it's going to work or not.
I don't know. I can't hear you. No audio.
trying to put the earbud away. There you are.
I was doing something.
Very good. Can you hear me now? Good. Right? Is it good, the audio?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, good. Yeah, I had to take my earbud out. I think Farron's getting ready to
Hopefully,
come in.
Matt.
I don't know. Was he going to the
Hopefully,
store?
he was driving somewhere. I forget where he said he wanted to show everybody something.
Oh shoot! I went and
His
got
phone's
that.
probably too hot.
I went and got that Pro Mix last night. I'm so excited to use it. I got 2 bags of this stuff. Have you used that
Yeah,
before?
yeah, that's good stuff. A lot of
Good.
times I don't even get the organic stuff because it's hard to find. I just get the regular.
Yeah, I
But
found it
it's
at
good.
Home Depot. I just wanted to try the organic. I figured it's got, because it has stuff in it. I didn't want to not have it organic since I'm potting. If it was out in the garden for raised beds, I don't think I'd spend the extra money.
Yeah.
As long as they don't have any kind of, they're not composting manure in it. That's good. But I don't know what to do. This is Matt's live and he isn't on it and it's still going. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, well, how do we get back? I did get some other fertilizer too to acidify the soil. I got this because I have a jaboticaba tree. It's like an azalea. Because the only other one they had to acidify was either use, I think it was lime, or it was like a blueberry, and that was all sulfur. And I'm not great with sulfur at all. Kind of allergic. What are you guys doing today? Oh, I can't hear you, Dustin. The mic muted you. This thing is having audio issues probably because he's not here. It's still not coming through. I don't know what the heck is going on. Let me see audio. Yeah, iPhone microphone. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's working, but maybe too far away.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, I hear you. I hear you now. I was checking my audio too.
I was talking to Matt on the phone. He called me.
Oh, okay. What did he say to do?
He said, I can't get back on StreamYard.
Oh, crap.
So he's trying. He said the website won't load or whatever.
I hope nobody got into his Google.
I don't think so. He's pretty
That's what. Yeah, well, that's what's
savvy.
going around though, and it hit.
Yeah,
They hit, somebody that we know, and now 2 that we know, and I know somebody who told me it's happening in the prepper community too. Same thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So
Not surprised.
I know, and it's somehow you're more vulnerable when you're doing or in one of these. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm sure because they have it's probably just an easy back door for them to get in your system.
Yeah. It's so funny how Courtney, when I say back door, she's like, oh, please don't say that. I'm like, that's the actual phrase for it, though. She's like, oh, okay, but sounds awful. I'm like, I know. Like, it is kind of awful, so it's appropriate. No, give me that. What are you doing? My son is like chewing on a lock. Come here, honey. Let me have that lock, please. I don't even know why that's in the house. It's for the gate. I should go outside. Now my husband's out front. Come here. Let's go outside. You want to go outside?
No. Maybe one of these days you'll look over and he'll be chewing on an earbud.
Get your boots. Yeah, I'm going to go out. I have so much to do. I was watching Cosmic do his tower and I have all the stuff for it. Like I have all these to do it. I was telling Courtney, he came up with a great idea with like heating the actual metal rod in fire and then just going right through the center rather than getting out a hole cutter to do it.
Yeah.
But this is my little Jabota Kaba. It's going to be like so struggling. I don't know if it can be seen. Let me see. Let's try that again. I'm going to put it in that pot, which is actually from Walmart. It's their wash basins. But I'm still waiting to harvest more bananas. But my bananas, I'm going to separate out because they're just not doing great anymore. I'm not getting like real full racks.
Yeah.
But my mulberries keep producing. Yum. Yummy. Look at that. Yum.
Nice.
I'm trying to.
I'd like to find somebody around here that has a mulberry tree I can take a cutting off of. Because I know they grow up here, but I just don't. I've never seen one in my whole life.
Yeah, these are the ever-bearing variety that are like bushes that
There
have
we
just
go.
turned into. There he
Hey, he's
is.
back.
That was weird.
I even
Stop
went
down the road, it
outside.
just shuts off on me. I'm like, oh my god.
We're trying everything, Matt, to
Now I
keep it
can't hear
going.
you guys, of course, but
Oh, oh yeah. Careful. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to go in. Here comes blower, man. Come on, let's go inside. Malachi, come here. Hurry up. Hurry. Hurry.
Is he like
Hurry.
running from it? It's like,
Oh, he
no.
dropped the ball.
there we go.
Hurry. Wow. Holy cow. I didn't know he was coming up.
Now I can hear you guys.
Oh, hi, Mom. Of course, Mom's up. I'm probably going to have to go. I just murdered them trying to get into the house, but there's more out there. I murdered them. But yeah, Dustin, these produce, the Everbearing produce in like flushes. They do a flush and then you go out, pick them, do another. That's
Flush,
why I
huh?
want to propagate them too. So I have a bunch and then I'm getting larger amounts.
Did you say
Like
flush?
this is all I've collected, I think, in the last month. So it's not a lot because I only have one. Only have one bush that's producing real well. That doesn't sound right. Okay.
Hey.
Well, I gotta go. I know. Hey, Matt, I gotta go. But yeah, if you have any questions, you can message me. I've been through it. My husband's been through it. Around about the same age. And some of it too is you got to change your diet. If you have any type of insulin resistance, it raises blood pressure and makes anxiety worse too. So it's all connected. All right. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.
All right.
Much
Bye.
love. Bye.
See ya. Bye bye.
Oh.
What do you got going today? You messing with those things, the water thing?
No, I'm not messing with those yet. Eventually I'll have a project day where I work with those because I have a place where I need to make room for them. I got to build a base to hold them up off the ground a little bit, and then I'm going to divert the downspout off the back of the garage to put the water into there. That's the plan.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
I don't know. I got an earbud in. I'm sorry if it's not loud enough. Ginger. Turkey noises.
I think my cell phone case is the problem with this phone battery life.
It might be if it's getting too hot.
Yeah.
I know, like I used to, when I drive, my semi, I would always set my phone on the dashboard. I can't do that when I drive during the daytime because it gets too hot.
Yeah.
At night, it don't bother me, but I can't believe how much of the stuff I've used already.
It's crazy.
Used probably at least half of it, if not a little bit more. How far of a drive do you got to your destination?
Another like 10 minutes. I had to cool my phone off there for a minute.
Yeah.
I took it out of the case. See how that works. I mean, I know I'm charging it and using it too, but shouldn't get that hot. That's a little ridiculous.
No, it's just a combination of where you're at and in the case and everything else. And when you're streaming, your phone gets hot.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much technology is in that little phone, man. More powerful.
Oh, yeah.
Than more powerful than the computers that sent man to the moon.
Yeah, you're not kidding, too.
If you believe we went to the moon.
Yeah, I think, possibly. A lot of people say it's all an act. I mean, but you think about it, we got missiles. I mean, so what's the difference between a missile and a spaceship?
Well, sending a live person to walk on the moon is a whole new thing now. I wouldn't put anything past the government at this point.
Oh, yeah, making stuff up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's hummingbird mint coming up, or orange mint or something coming up in there. Gotta break all that dead stuff off.
Yeah, I think I might tomorrow. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow, and when I get home, I might try transplanting those tomato plants in the actual ground. I got some space in the front yard. I'm gonna put them in. I mean, you gotta see these. The stems on them are ridiculously big. I mean, they're like Mike Tyson's left arm.
They're beating up people on airplanes and stuff.
Yeah, I mean they're. Yeah, I mean they're big, dude. Like I was surprised. If I stopped, once I noticed that they were growing, like the stems, I wasn't like going nuts, like on measuring them and looking at them. I was just going out there and checking them out to see how they were doing, like watering them. And now I was out there today before I left, and I mean the stem's a good inch thick. I mean it's decent.
Yeah, for sure. It's weird how they got stunted, but they're definitely doing something if they're that big.
Yeah. Like they're not getting taller, they're getting like stronger.
All right, that mint's coming back. Either orange mint or chocolate mint. Whatever the hell it is.
Orange mint, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like it tastes like orange and chocolate, like mixed together with mint. It's pretty good.
That is pretty cool. I used to grow that chocolate mint, man. I love that stuff. That stuff's crazy good.
Arsenic was in the back and was backstage, but that's been a long time ago.
It might have been when I lost my thing.
I lost connection.
Yeah, I think so.
What's it? We can message him here. I'll message him, see if he's still around. If he wants to jump up and hang out.
Phone. Drop my phone and I can't reach it. Have a nice view of the clouds there until I can get my phone.
Ah, yeah, it's a good view.
It's on the other side of the fence, so I can't reach. Oh. Are we going somewhere exciting, man?
Yeah, I'll meet one of my buddies. We're gonna go to a park.
Oh.
So I started walking. So last couple of days, I've been, I get up in the morning, eat breakfast, go out. I drive around somewhere and walk somewhere. So she's got a park down here. I figured let's go to the park and I'll go get some walking in. I mean, because exercising does help too with blood pressure.
Oh, for sure, man. My blood pressure is a little bit high, but it also is worse when I go to the doctor because I'm always worried about my blood pressure being high.
Yeah.
Like I worry the whole time they got the cuff on me. I'm thinking, please don't be high, please don't be high, please don't be high.
Yep.
And it's all it ends up being high.
What are you like? Are yours in like the 130s, 140s, or
140s?
So you're pretty much where I'm at then.
Yeah. And I'm right on the borderline where they'll only give you a 1-year certificate for your CDL. If it gets too much higher, then they only give you 6 months. So it's a pain in the ass if you got high blood pressure and you drive truck.
So are they? What's the reason? Are they afraid you?
I honestly don't know. I guess they don't want you to have a heart attack or something.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's what I was thinking. Like that's weird too. You said that because one of my bosses that I work with at the grocery store, he's got crazy high blood pressure. He's got to take meds for it. Are you for your still count?
No. What's that? You say
So are you allowed to take blood pressure? If blood, yeah.
Yeah, you can take blood pressure medication. Yeah. Yeah, you can take medication to bring it down. That's fine. It's just they don't want you having uncontrolled high blood pressure, I guess. Hopefully over the summer here I lose a little bit of weight and it gets better. And it is.
He's got crazy.
You sound like Mr. Roboto. Your signal or something's out again.
Blood pressure right there. That's perfect readings, really.
I've got all the garden beds.
80 over 60. Can you imagine that?
Huh. Are you still alive when you got those kind of readings?
80 over. I take. Yeah, I mean, I take. So yeah, was I explaining the new blood pressure stuff with you? How they changed it?
Yeah.
They base it on your height and your age and all that stuff, and so I'm like, man, so if they did that with mine, man, they probably say you
Yeah, it's goofy how they're always changing stuff. It's hard to tell what the hell you're supposed to do.
like, cause talk her from a while. Sure, I didn't know she was an asthmatic. There's a lot of people that have asthma.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think maybe have gotten it. So like because it kind of makes sense, kind of.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, it ain't the end of the world. You just got to learn how to adjust yourself to live your best life with whatever you got now.
Yeah, especially if it's a simple matter of taking an inhaler every couple hours, and then you're good for a while. I think that's definitely manageable.
Q's got low blood pressure. My mom has that too, where my mom actually has to eat salty stuff in order to raise her blood pressure.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So you have to consume salt because you don't eat enough. How is that even possible? Oh my God! I remember. What was it? It was Wednesday. I went. So Thursday I went to work, and then I'm on my way home. I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to pick up some food, but I want to. He said, try to, consume less salt. So I'm looking at literally everything, and even the salads at the store had tons of salt, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's what sucks about anything that's like produced like for mass consumption.
Yeah. So then, I ended up getting. Then I started thinking about it. It's like he told me to trim down my salt, not stop it. So, 2,400. So 2,400 is the daily recommended. So if I cut that, maybe let's say in half, which I've done so far, it'll be huge.
Yeah, that'll definitely help you drop your blood pressure for sure.
I started eating some fruits, veg, which I do anyway, but just, So we'll see. But I was glad, like it kind of put me at ease a little bit too when I got that actual proper blood pressure machine, and my blood pressure was almost 10 points lower on both numbers.
Oh yeah, those wrist ones, dude. They're always high, always.
Yeah, so it'll be cool. It's another road bump, speed bump.
Yeah, you'll be alright. You'll be eating spicy stuff still. You just can't eat liquid effing lava.
Yeah. Once I get the blood pressure meds down, blood pressure figured out, well, I'll be able to definitely eat spicy food. That's for sure.
Yeah, and then then you can say you do like a stupid hot sauce every once in a while. It ain't gonna hurt you. It just you don't want to do it all the time.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what he meant, because I eat it all the time, like I'm almost like 7 days a week. I think he meant like if I keep doing it, constantly pumping my blood pressure up or keeping it elevated.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna try planting some of my peppers into buckets. I'm gonna plant them in that. I'm gonna use that compost, put some vermiculite and in some the perlite in there, mix it all together, and see if they die.
Heck yeah. I definitely have to pick Carol's brain on the asthma thing.
Yeah, man, it's like it all affects each other. Like you get one system of your body gets messed up, and it affects like the whole damn thing. It's just that's something that happens.
Yeah. Yep. Well, my thing was kind of I thought the C word caused it.
Yeah.
I mean, I still don't know.
Yeah, you're never really gonna know because they don't know. Maybe 20 years from now they'll know, but not right now. They don't.
Yeah. Hey, but if that's the other thing that kind of wigged me out. I don't know if I mean, because it's not like it can change something to prevent it from happening.
Yeah.
And I'm here at my favorite Winn-Dixie, and I'm looking at sesame chicken, but I don't know if I can even eat that.
There's probably a lot of salt in it.
This it looks so good too. I guess I won't. I gotta discipline myself.
Yep.
I'll get a Propel water and something else.
Hey, watch the Propel. Look how much sodium is in that too.
All right, go check it out.
I know Gatorade and stuff like that has a lot of sodium. Like I said, you're supposed to have some because you're sweating and need to replenish stuff. So just keep that in mind. But don't just drink one if you're not exercising or something. Probably.
Yeah, let's go check it out. Actually, Propel. This store is amazing compared to all the other ones.
What the hell is that out there? Got a chicken all the way out back, about as far as they can go, all by itself. That's not real smart.
No, it's not.
That's how you turn into fox food.
Let's see, Propel 0 sugar. Sodium is 160. That's not horrible. 160.
Yeah, not too bad. Especially if you're drinking it while you're working, going for a walk or whatever.
Yeah, I'll get that. I'll tell you one thing you definitely can't eat here. I went and at my store they make the spicy chicken sandwiches. I got 2 of them one day, and I just happened to be sitting down. I'm like, you know what? Let me check the nutritional facts. Every once in a while, I used to do that. Man, I checked the sodium content. It had 1,600 milligrams of salt. I'm like, I can't even eat this thing. I threw it out. I couldn't even eat it.
Yeah, and they it's like that Cajun seasoning we were talking about, that Tony Chucamongas or what?
The chucheros or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine the sodium in that's pretty high because it tastes salty.
Oh yeah, it's got to be ridiculous.
Freaking delicious though.
Yeah, it is delicious. It's so good. I'm looking at all the stuff I've been eating, like even on the grill. I'm like, man, I've been really packing it down, like with the salt, like just going buck nasty with it, and you can tell now. They got self checkout here. So you done for the day, or you?
I think I was actually going to get off here in a minute because I think I'm going to mow the grass for the first time.
Yeah, if you gotta go, that's cool. I'll shut this down.
All right, man. Yeah, I think I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to run over and get the grass cut because it's getting pretty tall. Time for the first mow of the year.
Heck yeah, man. Well, another speed bump. Hey, well, I'm gonna shut this down. So I'll see you guys
All right,
later.
bub. Talk to you later, man.
I'll talk to you later. See ya.